So, as the 2042 beta comes to a close, one of the most common complaints from it is about the new specialist system. They don't fit in Battlefield and are most likely, probably, a marketing tool by DICE, and actually, more likely EA. Now you and I both know DICE isn't just gonna scrap it. That would be fucking stupid. So instead of wasting time and telling you why they should remove it, I'm just gonna talk about a compromise I've been thinking of that should, theoretically, make fans happy while EA keeps their monetization plan without making too many changes. Also, shout out to Glock1 on my last video for commenting. Now, let's get on to the compromise. So step 1 is going to sound like the exact opposite of what I just said. Step 1 is to bring back the 4 classes: Assault, Medic, Support, and Recon. Step 2 would be to put all the weapons and gadgets back into their respective classes, or go the BF4 route and give all the classes multiple overlapping weapon categories. That's also apparently good. And at this point, this is where we introduce the Specialist. This brand new concept that's never been, a TLDR definition of how they would work is that they would act similar, not quite, but similar to combat roles from BF5. So after choosing your class, you would choose between 2 to 3 specialists, each with their specific gadget and trait. For example, you could play a Recon and choose between Casper and his drones, or Sundance and his wingsuit. This move would still allow DICE to f with the specialist, while making the gameplay feel more Battlefield, you know? And another bonus now is that you can actually see who can give you health and ammo. That's pretty important, right? So in a condensed version, when you get into a game, you choose your class, your specialist, a primary and secondary from a select group of weapons based on the class, a grenade, and a secondary gadget. It's so f***ing easy. Why do they have to make 4 types of new shit? Now that is only the class selection part, but what about the visuals? After all, both teams look the f***ing same. I thought of a solution, and after going through it multiple times in my head, I kept asking myself if DICE even considered it. Now do keep in mind, this part isn't as fleshed out and is more of a suggestion, so let me know what you think below in the comments. But it's basically this. Both teams will get a John Doe model for each of the 4 classes, like BF4 or 3 for example. And the only difference between the specialist within that certain class will be some of the pouches might be moved or the gear might be adjusted. For example, a normal support might look like this, while Boris will look like this, because he has his turret on his back. And this would actually reward players for learning the difference between the models, because in a split second you realize, oh, that guy has a turret on his back, he's Boris, it hasn't been placed down. So this would reward the high skill players for knowing that instantly. Now this part especially might never happen because EA could probably barely monetize it, and you know, can't have operator skins bruv with this system, but I don't know, this is probably still better than what we have now, and the like supposed lights on the characters, that just sounds retarded. So that is my possible compromise to the specialist v class issue. This is probably a horrible idea and probably why it's already not even in the game, because it changes too many things. But at this rate, I mean, they might as well. The specialists just are not working, and it wouldn't hurt to try, right? Let me know if you would make any changes in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, do everything all the other YouTubers tell you, and I'll see you in the next one.